Good morning, all the way from Universal Studios, Florida. Today we are going ahead and walking through everything that has to do with Halloween Horror Nights. We are going to check out everything that has to do with Halloween Horror Nights because last year they did go ahead and cancel Halloween Horror Nights 30th anniversary. So this year they are, for right now at the moment, currently going ahead and doing Halloween Horror Nights. So the 30th anniversary is supposedly going to be this year. I don't know if it's going to be canceled. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Let's go ahead and just walk through, show you guys everything brand new, all the new constructions. Universal is already prepping up for Halloween Horror Nights 30th anniversary. Jack is back, and there's just a lot of information. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just start the video.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And while we're walking through the arches, the Olympics are actually taking place in Tokyo this year, but they are celebrating the Olympics from July 23rd to August 8th. Here we are at Hollywood Boulevard, and Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights 2021 preview merchandise is right here. They have been changing it around, but this time they are currently having The Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which it is confirmed is one of the Halloween Horror Nights houses. This year, they did have Jack is Back preview shirts. I do not think they have one currently right now. But yeah, The Bride of Frankenstein is one of the Halloween Horror Nights houses for this year. Also, for this year, you do have the Beetlejuice house, which this is one of the preview shirts for the house. You also have the Haunting of the Hill House, which is also one of the Halloween Horror House, confirmed for this year. And you can see it right here. I'm a big fan of Beetlejuice, so this looks pretty cool, and it is backlight reflective. So when you jump into those Halloween Horror Nights houses, this is gonna really stand out from the crowd. And I love the side. Hold up. Oh my god, I can't even grab it right now. But I love this Beetlejuice Halloween Horror Nights house arm sleeve thing. Really like it. I'm actually wearing the 1992 shirt for Halloween Horror Nights, and it also has the 30th year fear on the sleeve. So yeah, I really like those type of shirts that have the sleeve on the side. Really cool. And I love this. Look at that. It's a pumpkin. Here it is. Alright, so here it is, the Beetlejuice Halloween Horror Nights sleeve. There already is a line outside the door for the annual pass lounge right here in Hollywood Boulevard, and they do open up at 11 a.m. roughly. Actually, it's right now it's 11 a.m. on the dot, so that is why people are lining up for the door. They do have pins, annual pass pins, monthly, that they go ahead and pick up right here. They also have magnets and a lot of really cool things to go ahead and buy inside the store. They're exclusive to the pass holders. So right now I'm in the prop store, and you're able to actually purchase these really cool posters for $54.95 each, and they have a lot of Frankenstein posters. They also have ET posters up there, but mostly Frankenstein, the Mummy, Karloff. Really cool. Now this is my favorite right here. For those who have not seen, this was actually the prop seat, chair, whatever you like to call it, for the Beetlejuice exhibition that they did have in the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store, and yeah, it's right here. There's actually a picture of it. So this is the one that the lady was actually sitting on, and it's right here. You could go ahead and actually buy it. They do also have a lot of really cool things, just like these. These were very, very old, actually. I haven't seen this since probably last year. This was actually a prop for the Scarecrow stock that happened, I believe, was last year. And yeah, they do have this one, which is Under the Sea, as seen in the SpongeBob store. And let me see, which one is this one? This is the Scarecrow stock Leprechaun, as seen in the Irish shop. They have a lot of really cool things here, as far as just things that they already used up. So yeah, you have a huge poster here of Mardi Gras. And if you want to go ahead and get a blueprint of the lagoon ship in Islands of Adventure, or the lighthouse itself in Islands of Adventure, they're actually for sale, $25 each. Here's the first sightings of Halloween Horror Nights taking action through Central Park. So they have these huge light poles with strobe lights and a bunch of different lights all around Central Park, and you can see them all around here. This is probably one of my favorite parts when crossing through for Halloween Horror Nights. This is one of the coolest scare zones. It's very, very dark, has a lot of lights. People hide in literally every which way. They can literally be hiding behind those trash cans, behind the NBC Media Center sign. They can literally hide anywhere and they just pop up and scare you. Amazing scare actors. But yeah, this is one of my favorite sections to walk through in Halloween Horror Nights. This is considered one of the best scare zones in Halloween Horror Nights. Alright, so this, I don't know if it has been confirmed, but you can see those two heads right over there. That right there, my friends, is a Halloween Horror Nights house being made currently. I don't know as of right now, I could be wrong, but I don't think they have confirmed that house just yet or what the name is. But it is known that they have a Halloween Horror Nights house made behind Man in Black, which that is actually where we are. If you guys do not know, this is actually the alien attack for Man in Black. And yes, it is behind the Man in Black section, which has always been one of the Halloween Horror Nights houses. Although I don't know the name, and I don't think they have confirmed that one in particular. So this formerly used to be called the Fear Factor Live Stage, but it has since been closed down, and theoretically, or in previous history, it's been known that this has always been a live show for Halloween Horror Nights. They do dances and all of that. So right now I do hear currently a lot of drills, a lot of movement going on inside. I have seen at night the lights flickering on and off. So they are doing something. We don't know as of right now yet, but they are going to be doing something for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Alright, so we are entering London, or what is known as London, also Diagon Alley. But I have heard questions of why don't they use this section for Halloween Horror Nights events, or the Halloween Horror Night event itself. Well, Joe and Rowling, or J.K. Rowling as a lot of people know her, restricted this area. Basically, this is a restricted area where it's impossible for you to add anything Halloween Horror Nights related to this area because it would kill the vibe that the magical wizarding world holds. So no Halloween Horror Nights. It's not common to see, I don't know, Frankenstein walking around through London or the magical world of Harry Potter. So that is why this is a restricted area. Nothing ever gets moved around here. And for those actually who do not know, now that I'm already walking through here, this is actually the Leaky Cauldron sign. No one really knows about it, but it is known, or at least for me, that it is a Leaky Cauldron entrance that no one really knows about. They usually just pass by and go inside where the actual Leaky Cauldron is, but that one is the one that you see in the very first movie. Alright, I'm about to educate you guys, or give you a fun fact actually, of Lou R. Wasserman. Basically, he is one of the most highly regarded figures in entertainment history, but that is not the important part. The important part is that they have a whole statue of him here. And if you guys recognize that body, it's actually Abraham Lincoln's body, but they just added his face onto it, which is so funny to me because I didn't even know about that until I saw the body. I'm like, that looks very familiar. These are one of the things that they've been prepping up for Halloween Horror Nights this year. I do believe that is fake blood, or it could be just watered down something. I have no idea. But this particular sign here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys up close, has been seen all around New York, and I'll walk around and actually show you guys where the other signs are currently. Funny enough, New York has been the place where most of the Halloween Horror Nights events have been, or props have been moved over here rather. You have this huge tower here with the number 2. Right next to the villa over here for Finnegan's Bar and Grill. And you can actually see that sign up there. Let me go ahead and actually zoom in. But it says the controller sees all. Have no idea what that means, but I would imagine it's one of the groups that are going to be here, around here for Halloween Horror Nights. You also have this huge section right here, right in front of the Revenge of the Mummy, with again some fake blood. I believe that's fake blood, and this will probably be moving up because as of right now it's just a wall here, but I imagine that it would be moving up. Here you have tower number 1 right here. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a huge section for Halloween Horror Nights. I'll talk about that one over there in a bit. Check this out, guys. It says, "Pardon our dust, we are in the process of transforming our park for Halloween Horror Nights, the nation's premier Halloween event." I concur with that because there's no other place that does Halloween quite like Universal. And again, a bunch of fake blood. I don't know where they're gonna have it, but I do see this humongous truck here. It does say "do not climb," but again, with the same sign, the little eyeball. And yeah, it's just this humongous truck. I'd imagine people are going to be on top of that, you know, riding it around maybe, because they do have some stops here, so that way the car doesn't move. And it does say "do not climb" on the back as well. I would imagine this parades around New York here and just probably talking and doing little cool events here. It does look, you can see the sign, the same sign right here as well. And here is what I was going to show you guys previously. It's the same thing, same sign you see here. They do have signs all around that says "the controller sees all," and you can see some speakers up there. So this is a grand stage for, I don't know honestly, this I have no idea what is going to be here, but they do have signs, the same sign that you just saw over there, that they are transforming the park for Halloween Horror Nights. Huge banners with the same logo, and again, this is going to be a stage for, I guess, performers to be talking, dancing, whatever the case may be. But this is probably one of the biggest stages that I have seen currently, other than obviously the Fear Factor live stage. And here are the lights again for the entrance actually to Universal Studios. They do have some lights and strobes and God knows what. Oh, they also have 2 little stages here where I would imagine they will have live performers standing on top. I do not know at the moment, but we will have to wait and see for Halloween Horror Nights. So I released the video of me adopting my very first Pygmy Puff, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the difference between the new Pygmy Puff and the old one. This one is the one that I got last time, well, yesterday actually. So it's just a regular little Pygmy Puff. This one, however, is brand new. Very big eyes, different hair as you can see, and it's, I think there's sand inside, where this one, if you squeeze it, a sound will come out. I do believe this one is from the Noble Collection, however. So yeah, this is the brand new one, Pygmy Puff, Noble Collection, and it is going for $19. The same thing for this one as well, but I don't think this one is from the Noble Collection. For those of you who do not know, now Universal is changing its course, where now they're gonna stop selling non-interactive wands and go strictly and 100% for interactive wands. So that way, you know, there's a lot more people interacting with the magical world of Harry Potter. So a lot of these wands are now going to be transitioning from non-interactive to interactive wands. One of the best ways to go ahead and check out which one is an interactive or non-interactive, here you have the foiling and here you have the non-interactive ones. Big difference: foiled, non-foiled, interactive, non-interactive. So that's the easiest way that you can go ahead and see it. Also, if you want to check out the wands, they do have a little black tip in the front, so that way you could tell which one is a non-interactive and interactive wand. I hope you guys liked that video. That is going to be it for today's video. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. And if you guys are new here, however, hi, my name is Johnny. I go by the Collecting Wizard, and I talk about everything Harry Potter and theme park related content on a daily basis. That was a good one. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. I love you guys, and I'm out of here.